The 1970s wasn't just an era of bell-bottoms and political upheavals. It was a golden age that ushered in a wave of new faces in Hollywood. Among them were stunning women who defined an era. Let's dive into the glamour of the 30 most beautiful actresses of the 1970s, then and now in 2023.
What are you doing now?
I have to change. This is inappropriate.
Might I suggest a more conventional spot?
Number 30, Meryl Streep. One of the most well-known names in the industry, Meryl Streep, well known for her excellent acting, kick-started her illustrious career on the Broadway stage in the early 70s. However, it was in 1977 that she made her mark on the silver screen with her film debut in the TV movie Deadliest Season. Streep's undeniable talent and versatility quickly became evident, and she closed out the decade with a powerful performance in the 1979 film Kramer vs. Kramer. Portraying Joanna Kramer, she earned accolades including a Golden Globe and an Oscar for Best Supporting Actress. Fast forward to January 2023, and Meryl Streep is still enchanting audiences. News broke that she would be joining the cast of the third season of the Hulu mystery comedy series Only Murders in the Building. In this season, Streep takes on the role of Loretta Durkin, a struggling actress with an eccentric personality, adding another layer to her already diverse repertoire. The series promises to keep audiences on the edge of their seats as Streep's character becomes a prime suspect in the murder of fellow actor Ben Glenroy, played by none other than Hollywood royalty, Raoul Rudd. 29. Jane Seymour. Next in our journey through the iconic actresses of the 1970s is the timeless Jane Seymour. Her rise to international fame occurred when she portrayed the Bond girl Solitaire in Live and Let Die in 1973. Basking in the spotlight as a Hollywood sensation, Seymour seamlessly transitioned to roles in productions like Battlestar Galactica in 1978 and The Four Feathers in 1978. But Jane Seymour's story doesn't end there. In the 2000s, she found a new home on the small screen, with notable appearances in various television projects. From the Hallmark Channel film Dear Prudence in 2008 to the romantic comedy Love, Wedding, Marriage 2011, and the Hallmark Movie Channel film Lake Effects 2012, Seymour continued to showcase her enduring talent. Beyond acting, Seymour diversified her career, venturing into writing self-help and inspirational books. As if that weren't impressive enough, she also delved into the world of jewelry design. In April 2016, Seymour took on the challenging role of Florence Lancaster in Noel Coward's play The Vortex, presented in Singapore by the British Theatre Playhouse. Fast forward to 2022, and Seymour not only takes the lead, but also assumes the role of an executive producer in the Irish Acorn TV series Harry Wild, proving that her passion for storytelling knows no bounds. Number 28. Lynda Carter. Continuing our journey through the most beautiful actresses of the 1970s, we come to the legendary Lynda Carter, who played the role of Wonder Woman between 1975 and 1979, during which she achieved legendary status. Not only did she embody the superheroine on screen, but she also showcased her musical talents with the release of a pop album titled Portrait during her Wonder Woman era. Some of the tracks even made their way into the show, adding a unique dimension to her multifaceted career. Post-Wonder Woman, Carter seamlessly transitioned to various acting roles, proving her versatility. From Super Troopers to Sky High, Law & Order, Smallville, and numerous TV movies and stage productions, Lynda Carter's star continued to shine. In a surprise twist in 2020, she made a cameo appearance as fellow Amazonian warrior Asteria in Wonder Woman 1984, sharing the screen with the current Wonder Woman Gal Gadot. Carter also made her mark in the DC Universe on TV, playing President Olivia Marston on Supergirl from 2016 to 2018. But that's not all. Lynda Carter is not just a superhero on screen, she's a musical force off-screen as well. With 5 full studio albums under her belt, including the 2018 release Red Rockin' Blues, she proves that her talent transcends genres. The 80s saw her starring in musical TV specials, and her voice has graced several video game performances. Beyond the world of entertainment, Carter has been a model and spokesperson, representing bands like Maybelline and Lens Express. Number 27. Jacqueline Bisset. We now turn our attention to the illustrious career of Jacqueline Bisset, who became a household name after her role opposite Frank Sinatra in 1968's The Detective. Through the 1970s, she continued to secure significant roles, accumulating an impressive 17 films by the decade's end. Fast forward to 2016, Jacqueline Bisset's comedic brilliance shone in Linda Yellen's The Last Film Festival, where she played a riotous, washed-up Italian diva alongside Dennis Hopper in his final role. Since then, Bisset has kept herself busy on the indie circuit, gracing films like Backstabbing for Beginners 2018 with Ben Kingsley, Here and Now 2018 with Sarah Jessica Parker, and Asher 2018 with Ron Perlman and Famke Janssen. Her filmography also includes the Amazon original movie Birds of Paradise 2021 and a title role in Lauren and Rose 2022. Jacqueline Bisset's enduring passion for cinema is evident in her continued participation in film festivals and award ceremonies worldwide. Number 26. Diane Keaton. As we continue our journey through the glamorous actresses of the 1970s, the spotlight now falls on Diane Keaton. While her breakthrough role was as Kay Adams Corleone in The Godfather, it was her collaborations with Woody Allen that truly etched her name into the annals of Hollywood history. Films like Play It Again, Sam, Sleeper, Love and Death, and the iconic Annie Hall made her a household name, and her portrayal in the title role of Annie Hall even earned her an Oscar for Best Actress. Fast forward to 2020, and Diane Keaton is still gracing the silver screen with her talent, as seen in Love, Weddings, and Other Disasters. At 77, she remains Hollywood's most self-effacing star, with a myriad of interests outside of acting. From a new movie in North Carolina with Kathy Bates to modeling for J. Crew and recently released range of 50 textiles, Keaton keeps herself busy with a diverse array of pursuits. Interestingly, her character in the book club films, the latest of which features her communicating via laptop, mirrors Keaton's real-life aversion to video calls. Her work spans everything from choking dogs to photographs, wine, and a touch of modeling, showcasing the depth of her artistic endeavors. But why does she work so much? That's a question lingering in the air, and perhaps it's the love for the craft, the thrill of new projects, or the joy of collaboration that keeps Diane Keaton on the set. Number 25. Goldie Hawn. Our journey through the enchanting actresses of the 1970s brings us to the effervescent Goldie Hawn, who rose to fame as a regular on Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In. With her likable and approachable personality, she seamlessly transitioned to roles in comedic productions like There's a Girl in My Soup in 1970 and Butterflies Are Free in 1972. Her comedic prowess continued to shine in later years with memorable performances in films like Death Becomes Her in 1992 and The First Wives Club 1996. Taking a hiatus in 2002 after The Banger Sisters, Hawn made a triumphant return to the big screen in 2017, starring alongside Amy Schumer in Snatched and gracing holiday favorites like The Christmas Chronicles 2018 and its sequel in 2020. Beyond the silver screen, Goldie Hawn has become a social media sensation, captivating 3.5 million followers on Instagram. Her peppy dances during the pandemic went viral, endearing her to a new generation with her authentic and quirky vibe. Number 24. Susan Sarandon. In light of the fact that we are now moving on to another great powerhouse from the 1970s, we have Susan Sarandon. Rising to fame with the cult favorite musical film The Rocky Horror Picture Show in 1974, Sarandon's career has been a tapestry of critical acclaim and diverse roles. From the gritty Atlantic City in 1980 and the romantic Bull Durham in 1988, the iconic Thelma Louise in 1991 and the emotionally charged Dead Man Walking in 1995, for which she received an Academy Award for Best Actress, Sarandon has shaped the film industry. Her filmography reads like a journey through cinematic excellence, with notable roles in Pretty Baby 1978, The Witches of Eastwick 1987, Little Women in 1994, and Enchanted 2007. Beyond the big screen, Sarandon has graced television with acclaimed performances in limited series like You Don't Know Jack in 2010 and Feud 2017. However, Susan Sarandon is not just an actress. She is a passionate activist, using her voice for social and political causes. As one of the A-listers currently involved in the SAG-AFTRA strike in Hollywood, she exemplifies the fusion of art and advocacy, making a difference both on and off the screen. Number 23. Jessica Lange. As we continue our journey through the fascinating actresses of the 1970s, our journey brings us to Jessica Lange, whose Hollywood debut was alongside the colossal co-star King Kong in the 1976 remake. A former model turned award-winning actress, Lange's career is a testament to her versatility and enduring talent. Co-starring with Dustin Hoffman in the acclaimed Tootsie, she has proven her acting prowess over the years. Lange's filmography boasts unforgettable performances in The Postman Always Rings Twice, Frances, Sweet Dreams, and Crimes of the Heart, establishing her as an iconic actress of the 80s. Her transition to television with roles in Grey Gardens, American Horror Story, and Feud showcased her adaptability in an industry that often prioritizes youth. Despite contemplations about retirement, Lange remains a force in the entertainment world. 2 Primetime Emmy Awards for the American Horror Story and a nomination for Feud underscore her television success. Looking ahead, Lange will star in a screen adaptation of Eugene O'Neill's Long Day's Journey into Night and reunite with Kathy Bates in the drama Places, Please. This year, she graced Neil Jordan's period noir Marlowe and is set to return to Broadway in the spring, leading a production of Paula Vogel's new play, Mother Play. Number 22. Fay Dunaway. I would like to share with you some fascinating details about Fay Dunaway's career. Beginning her acting career on Broadway, Dunaway made her on-screen debut in 1967's The Happening. However, it was in the same year that she catapulted to stardom as Bonnie Parker in Bonnie and Clyde, a role that earned her an Oscar and solidified her as a Hollywood icon. After a period of occasional roles in lesser-known films, Dunaway took a break from acting only to return with a renewed vigor in her 70s. Her comeback includes notable appearances in films such as The Bye-Bye Man 2017, The Case for Christ in 2017, and Inconceivable in 2017, with more projects on the horizon. Beyond the silver screen, Dunaway graced Gucci's summer 2018 ad campaign for their Sylvie handbag and had a Broadway show scheduled for 2019, showcasing her enduring presence in the world of fashion and theater. Her most recent role in the 2021 film The American Connection is a testament to Dunaway's unwavering career and continued impact on the industry. Fay Dunaway remains an icon, seamlessly blending timeless elegance with contemporary relevance. Number 21. Sissy Spacek. Turning our attention to another luminary of the 1970s, we encounter the remarkable Sissy Spacek. Bursting onto the Hollywood scene, Spacek garnered critical acclaim for her role in the 1973 film Badlands. However, it was her portrayal of the titular character in the cult horror film Carrie in 1976 that earned her an Academy Award nomination for Best Actress. Spacek's cinematic journey spans decades, making her the first person to act in an Academy Award-nominated film in each of the 4 most recent decades. From Coal Miner's Daughter 1980 to The Help 2011, Spacek has consistently delivered performances that resonate with audiences. At 73, Sissy Spacek remains an exemplar of aging gracefully, eschewing Hollywood standards and embracing the privilege of growing older. A mother of 2, she prioritizes her family and roots, showcasing a refreshing perspective on life in an industry often preoccupied with youth. Sissy Spacek's enduring talent and down-to-earth approach make her a beloved figure in the world of entertainment. Number 20. Sybil Shepherd. Sybil Shepherd's journey in the entertainment industry commenced with her film debut in 1971's The Last Picture Show, a monumental success that laid the groundwork for her flourishing career. Riding on this momentum, she secured roles in hit movies like The Heartbreak Kid and Taxi Driver. From 1985 to 1989, Shepherd graced the small screen alongside Bruce Willis in the TV series Moonlighting. In 2012, she transitioned to stage acting, sharing the Broadway stage with James Earl Jones in The Best Man. Her recent on-screen endeavors showcased the breadth of her talent. In 2017, Shepherd took on the lead role in Being Rose, sharing the spotlight with James Brolin and Pam Greer. She also starred alongside Rita Wilson in the 2019 film Late Lunch, directed by Eleanor Coppola. The year 2023 witnessed Shepherd in the Lifetime film How to Murder Your Husband, the Nancy Brophy story. portraying Nancy Brophy opposite Steve Guttenberg as Daniel Brophy in a gripping dramatization of the murder of Daniel Brophy. Number 19. Sally Field. Sally Field's illustrious career spans over 5 decades, marked by iconic roles ranging from the TV charm of Gidget and The Flying Nun to powerful Oscar-winning performances in Norma Rae and Places in the Heart. Field's versatility shines through in comedies like Mrs. Doubtfire and Soap Dish, and emotional dramas like Forrest Gump and Steel Magnolias. Whether on Broadway or in a superhero film, she keeps audiences guessing and engaged. With 2 Oscars and 3 Emmys to her name, Field continues to captivate audiences. Recently starring in 80 for Brady alongside Jane Fonda, Lily Tomlin, and Rita Moreno, Field remains a force in the industry. Her contributions were honored by the Screen Actors Guild, making her the 58th recipient of the award, joining the ranks of esteemed actors like Helen Mirren, Morgan Freeman, Rita Moreno, and Debbie Reynolds. This award recognizes Field's outstanding achievement in fostering the finest ideals of the acting profession. Number 18. Diane Lane. Moving forward, let's shine a spotlight on the incredible Diane Lane. Born on January 22, 1965, Lane has been gracing the silver screen since the late 70s, establishing herself as a leading lady of cinema. Throughout her illustrious career spanning over 5 decades, this Oscar, Golden Globe, and Emmy Award nominee has showcased her remarkable talent in a diverse range of roles. From her debut in A Little Romance to memorable performances in The Outsiders and Man of Steel, Diane Lane has seamlessly transitioned between indie films and blockbusters. Her versatility extends beyond live action, as she lent her voice to the animated film Inside Out, proving her ability to captivate audiences across genres. Residing in Los Angeles, Lane remains busier than ever, with upcoming roles including an installment of Ryan Murphy's Feud, centered on the life of Truman Capote. Her ability to convey a spectrum of emotions and excel in various genres underscores the depth of her talent, making Diane Lane a force to be reckoned with in the entertainment industry. Number 17. Barbara Bach. It's time for us to go back to the 70s and welcome us to Barbara Bach, an American actor model whose standout role in the 1977 James Bond film The Spy Who Loved Me. In this iconic film, she starred opposite Roger Moore as KGB spy Anna Amasova, captivating audiences with her sharp performance as both Bond's love interest and potential adversary. Before stepping into the world of secret agents, Bach had already gained recognition as a sought-after supermodel and the star of numerous Italian films. Despite the fame garnered from her role in the Bond franchise, Bach chose to step away from acting not long after its release. Today, she leads a relatively private life, with one notable exception: her marriage to the legendary Ringo Starr, one of the world's biggest rock stars. Number 16. Ali McGrath. Let's now turn our attention to one of the most enchanting actors of the 20th century, Ali McGrath, a name forever etched in the annals of Hollywood history. Co-starring in timeless classics like Love Story 1970 and The Getaway 1972, McGrath epitomized early 70s glamour and star quality. As a New York brunette hailing from an artistic family, she became the sophisticated fashion icon and sweetheart that America craved during the cultural upheaval of the late 60s. Remarkably, Ali McGrath achieved movie and style icon status with just a handful of successful films, including her unforgettable turn in Love Story. Surprisingly, she hasn't graced the silver screen since 1997. However, her legacy endures, as virtually everyone who lived through the 70s knows her name, her work, and her persona. While acting took a backseat in her life, Ali McGrath made a noteworthy stage debut on Broadway in Festin, a drama centered around a family patriarch's 60th birthday celebration. Interestingly, her life has come full circle, as once again she models for Chanel, this time showcasing their J12 watch. At 83, Ali McGrath starts her days by rising with the sun, feeding her pets, and taking a leisurely walk near her longtime home in Tesuque, New Mexico. Despite being a far cry from Hollywood, Ali embraces this tranquil life, having traveled far from her iconic rise in Love Story. Beyond the glitz and glamour, her journey has been marked by failed marriages, challenges, and a stint in the Betty Ford Clinic. Yet, Alan McGrath has found her bliss out of the public eye, embodying grace and resilience. Number 15. Helen Mirren. It is now time to move on to the extraordinary Helen Mirren, one of the few individuals to achieve the coveted Triple Crown of acting, winning an Oscar, Emmy, and Tony, all in the acting categories. Mirren's beauty graced the screens of the 60s and 70s, setting her on a path to becoming an enduring icon. Making her film debut in the late 60s, Mirren has enjoyed a remarkably successful career that continues to thrive today. Her portrayal of the Queen in the eponymous 2006 film earned her a slew of awards, including the Academy Award for Best Actress. Mirren's recent cinematic ventures include notable films such as Hitchcock 2012, The 100-Foot Journey 2014, and the upcoming Golda 2023, and Whitebird, A Wonder Story 2023. Number 14. Linda Gray. Next up, let's delve into the intriguing journey of Linda Gray, whose path to stardom took a unique turn. Her initial claim to fame was portraying Mrs. Robinson's body double in The Graduate in 1967. This unconventional start paved the way for her own roles, with her breakthrough coming in the form of Sue Ellen on the iconic TV series Dallas, a role she portrayed from 1978 to 1991. Impressively, she reprised her role in the show's continuation from 2012 to 2014. Following the conclusion of Dallas, Linda Gray continued to captivate audiences on both the small and big screens. She graced various productions, including films like Expecting Mary and Hidden Moon, along with TV shows such as Models Inc. and The Bold and the Beautiful. Her recent performances include notable appearances in the movie Granddaddy Daycare 2017, Hilton Head Island 2017, and a small yet impactful role in the Amazon original series Hand of God in 2019. Additionally, she played a significant role in the 2019 film Intuitions. Number 13. Pam Greer. Let us now take a moment to highlight the indomitable Pam Greer, who rose to prominence by portraying bold and assertive women in the early 1970s blaxploitation movies. Her roles in hit films such as Coffee 1973, Foxy Brown 1974, and Sheba Baby 1975 solidified her status as a cinematic force. Pam Greer's acting journey extended beyond the 70s, with notable roles in films like Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey in 1991, Jackie Brown 1997, The Adventures of Pluto Nash 2012, The Man with the Iron Fist in 2012, and Palms 2019. Pam Greer's legacy continues to thrive, earning her well-deserved recognition. In August of 2017, she received an honor for her remarkable contributions to film and TV at Cafe Mocha's annual Salute Her Beauty of Diversity Awards luncheon in Washington, D.C. Notably, she made a generous contribution to cultural preservation, donating some of her iconic movie wardrobe to the Smithsonian National Museum of African History and Culture, as reported by USA Today. Number 12. Bo Derek. Let's look at the fascinating story of Bo Derek, who embarked on her movie career at the tender age of 16 in 1973. However, it was her role in the 1979 film 10 that truly catapulted her to international stardom. Portraying Jenny, a young woman pursued by an older man, Bo Derek became an enduring symbol of sensuality, a status that transcended the 80s and continued to captivate audiences. The iconic swimsuit poster from 10 became a bestseller, etching her image into the cultural zeitgeist. Over 40 years have elapsed since 10, and Bo Derek has gracefully embraced new roles and styles. In addition to her breakthrough in 10, she is celebrated for her performances in 80s films like A Change of Seasons, Fantasies, and Bolero. While her frequency of acting has diminished in recent years, Bo Derek has made notable appearances in TV movies, including the sci-fi cult hit Sharknado 3, Oh Hell No, 2015, The Last Sharknado, It's About Time, 2018, 5 Weddings, The Christmas Trap, 2018, and the Hallmark movie JL Family Ranch, The Wedding Gift, 2020. Number 11. Morgan Fairchild. Next, let's shine the spotlight on the multifaceted career of Morgan Fairchild, born Patsy Ann McClenny. Her journey to stardom began with the role of Jennifer Pace on the TV series Search for Tomorrow, where she graced the screen from 1973 to 1977. Riding the wave of her newfound fame, Morgan Fairchild swiftly secured more roles, leaving an unforgettable impression on popular shows like Happy Days, Kojak, and Dallas. The 80s brought one of her more notable roles as Constance Weldon Semple Carlyle in the TV series Flamingo Road. In her nearly 6-decade-long career, Fairchild has been a prolific presence in both film and television. Her filmography boasts diverse roles, including standout performances in The Seduction, Pee-wee's Big Adventure, Naked Gun 33 1/3, The Final Insult, and A Perfect Ending. Even in television movies, she continues to shine, such as playing Mrs. Kringle in 2019's A Date Before Christmas Eve. Morgan Fairchild's fame extends beyond her acting prowess, as she often graces screens with cameo appearances as herself, adding an extra layer of charm to films like Walk Hard, The Dewey Cox Story, Beverly Hills Chihuahua 2, and Bikini Model Academy. Number 10. Kim Basinger. Transitioning from a successful career in modeling, Kim Basinger made a bold leap into acting, marking her on-screen debut in the series Gemini Man. Throughout the 70s, she honed her craft, securing roles in several TV movies and shows. However, it was in the 1980s that she truly made her mark on the big screen, earning acclaim for her memorable portrayal of Lynn Bracken in LA Confidential in 1997. At the age of 69, Kim Basinger still occasionally graces the screen, though her on-screen appearances have been more sporadic. The last time audiences caught a glimpse of her was in a brief, uncredited role in 2018's 50 Shades Freed, with her last credited live-action performance in the preceding year's 50 Shades Darker. Interestingly, her recent roles have primarily been in the realm of voice acting, hinting at a potential shift in focus. With no announced projects on the horizon, it seems that Basinger may be embracing voice acting as her primary artistic outlet in the foreseeable future. Number 9. Charlene Tilton. Best remembered as Lucy Ewing on Dallas, Charlene Tilton carved a niche for herself in the world of television. Standing at 4 feet and 11 inches, she earned the nickname the Poisonous Dwarf, a testament to both her petite stature and her character's vivacious personality. Beyond her iconic role on Dallas, Charlene delved into music, trying her hand at singing pop tunes. Currently residing in Nashville near her daughter Cherish Lee and 2 grandsons, Charlene Tilton balances her time between grandmotherhood and her continued involvement in the entertainment industry. While she continues to make appearances in various shows and films, including projects for networks like the Hallmark Channel and faith-based streaming services, her focus has shifted. Today, she channels her energy more towards charity work, actively supporting organizations dedicated to helping foster children. In this chapter of her life, Charlene Tilton is not just an actress, but a compassionate advocate for a cause close to her heart. Number 8. Katherine Ross. Katherine Ross soared to stardom in the late 1960s, with standout performances in acclaimed films such as The Graduate 1967 and Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid 1969. Her fame endured in the 1970s, where she continued to captivate audiences with roles in movies like The Stepford Wives 1975 and The Betsy 1978. In 1984, she tied the knot with the renowned cowboy actor Sam Elliott, known for his distinctive Southern drawl. Their enduring marriage has blessed them with a daughter, solidifying their status as one of Hollywood's beloved couples. Number 7. Ellen Burston. Ellen Burston illuminated the cinematic landscape during the 1970s, commencing the decade with a bang by earning her first Oscar nomination in 1971 for Best Supporting Actress, courtesy of her role in The Last Picture Show. A few years later, Burston garnered another nomination for her unforgettable performance in the cult classic The Exorcist, 1973. The pinnacle of her success came in 1975 when she clinched the Academy Award for Best Actress for her portrayal of Alice Hyatt in Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore. Fast forward to 2021, Burston made a memorable appearance in an episode of the TV show Law & Order Organized Crime. Currently, she's actively engaged in the filming of the TV series The First Lady and has 4 other projects in various stages of production, demonstrating that her passion for acting continues undiminished. Number 6. Katherine Bach. Katherine Bach, a timeless beauty, left an everlasting mark as one of the most alluring stars of a bygone era. Her captivating presence and lead role in the beloved TV series The Dukes of Hazzard, 1979 to 1985, cemented her status as a household name. The fast-paced and entertaining show not only showcased her talent, but also created a lasting connection with the audience, ensuring they kept coming back for more. Bach's portrayal of Daisy Duke spanned 145 episodes, a testament to her iconic contribution to the series. Beyond the Dukes of Hazzard, Bach ventured into related projects, lending her voice to the 1983 animated series The Dukes, where she reprised the beloved role of Daisy Duke. Now, in her late 60s, it remains uncertain whether Katherine Bach harbors the desire to step back in front of the camera. Her last known appearance occurred in The Young and the Restless in 2019, leaving the possibility open that she may choose to prioritize family over a return to the entertainment world. Number 5. Sigourney Weaver. Sigourney Weaver, a powerhouse of talent, made her cinematic debut in the 1977 classic Annie Hall. Despite her initial role being minor, her exceptional talent shone through. By the decade's end, Weaver secured her first starring role as Ripley in the iconic sci-fi thriller Alien. The role of Ripley became synonymous with Weaver's name, leading her to reprise it in several other installments of the Alien franchise. Her versatile career also includes notable roles in blockbuster films such as Ghostbusters, Hull, and Avatar. Beyond the silver screen, Weaver showcased her acting prowess on Broadway, clinching a Tony Award in the process. Number 4. Anne Margaret. It's time to talk about Anne Margaret, whose breakout role as Kim McAfee in the 1963 movie adaptation of Bye Bye Birdie catapulted her into the spotlight. Since then, her career has been a dazzling journey that refuses to slow down. In 2017, at the age of 76, she graced the screen as Annie Santori in Going in Style, a film that boasted an ensemble cast including Morgan Freeman and Michael Caine. Anne Margaret isn't just an acting powerhouse, she's a musical sensation with a whopping 14 albums under her belt. Even more impressive, she's earned multiple Grammy nominations for her contributions to the music industry. At 82, instead of slowing down, she's cranking up the volume, having recently released her very first rock album, titled Born to Be Wild. The album has garnered praise from none other than Pete Townsend, who commended her for picking up the silver thread that links her to the genesis of rock and roll history. There's a mischievousness and a light touch to her music, a true testament to her enduring passion for the art. Number 3. Julie Andrews. Taking a look at the incomparable Julie Andrews, one of the most renowned names in entertainment history, is synonymous with exceptional acting talent and a beautiful singing voice that has made her a legend on the world of entertainment. Her rise to international fame was nothing short of magical, thanks to her iconic lead roles in the beloved movie musicals Mary Poppins and The Sound of Music. Although Julie Andrews made her mark on the big screen, she gracefully transitioned to television, headlining 5 variety specials on ABC between 1973 and 1975. More recently, she lent her voice to the character of Gru's mom in the animated film Despicable Me 3, reprising the role in the 2022 film Minions: The Rise of Gru. While Andrews has taken a step back from Hollywood, describing herself as pretty much retired from the screen, her unmistakable voice continues to captivate audiences. In the popular Netflix series Bridgerton, she assumes the role of Lady Whistledown, showcasing her enduring and versatile talent. Number 2. Barbra Streisand. It's finally time for us to take a closer look at the incredible career of the multi-talented Barbra Streisand. After achieving immense success in the late 1960s with a flourishing singing career and starring in musical films like Funny Girl and Hello Dolly, the 1970s marked a new pinnacle in her already illustrious journey. Streisand didn't just bask in the glory of her singing and acting triumphs. She expanded her repertoire to include titles such as producer, director, composer, and writer. Even today, in her 80s, Barbra Streisand remains an active force in the industry. Not one to rest on her laurels, she continues to grace both the screen and the stage, recently wrapping up a tour that showcased her enduring vocal prowess. In 2015, it was revealed that she would be penning a memoir, offering audiences a glimpse into the remarkable life and career of this entertainment icon. When she's not captivating audiences worldwide, Streisand retreats to the picturesque Malibu coast in California, where she shares her life with her second husband, the esteemed actor James Brolin. Barbra Streisand's influence spans generations, and her ability to seamlessly transition between roles both in front of and behind the camera solidifies her status as a true legend. Number 1. Michelle Fifer. Taking a moment to turn our attention to the amazing Michelle Fifer right now, we would like to pay tribute to a Hollywood luminary who has graced the silver screen with her talent and beauty since the early 1980s, and would certainly not be forgotten. This 3-time Oscar nominee has not only captured hearts with her stunning looks, but has consistently demonstrated that her acting prowess is equally, if not more, impressive. Fifer made her film debut in 1980 opposite Tony Danza in The Hollywood Knights, and quickly rose to prominence with her starring role in Grease 2. From there, she became a cinematic sensation, leaving an everlasting impression with iconic performances in films like Scarface, The Witches of Eastwick, The Fabulous Baker Boys, and Batman Returns. Her diverse array of characters showcased her versatility, making her one of the most sought-after actresses of the 80s and 90s. Even today, Michelle Pfeiffer continues to captivate audiences with her most recent appearance in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Our journey has come to an end. Which actress surprised you the most with her current endeavors? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more fascinating glimpses into Hollywood's history. Until next time, stay tuned for more exciting stories.